Hello, so in today's video, we're going to look at the equation of a circle. So you would have seen before that a circle with a center at the origin, so a center is 0, 0, with a radius of r, so just call the radius r, a bigger number than 0, has this equation there. So x squared plus y squared equals r squared. So this is the general form for an equation of a circle with the center at the origin and a radius of r. So that's the general equation, and you would have probably seen that before. But let's just remind ourselves of something because we're going to take this a little bit further now. So the transformations, we looked at graph transformations in previous videos. So the transformation from y equals f of x to the graph y equals f of x plus a is a translation and it's a shift by a vector of minus a0. So essentially this, if you've got like a function like this, then you're just going to shift it a units. So let's just assume that a is a positive number up here. Let's just say a is a positive number. So you're just going to shift it to the left by a unit. So perhaps something like this. So let's just say that's 0 there. This would now be minus a there. So that's kind of what you do with this translation. So there's a translation to the left, and this transformation from y equals f of x to y equals f of x minus a subtract a. This is now a translation by a vector of positive a 0 in the x direction. So again, if you got something like this, sorry, let me try and get it through the origin, something like this. So let's say this is your, again, this is f of x here, this is f of x here, that up there is f of x plus a, and this up here is f of x, over here, sorry, is f of x minus a. So this is a shift to the right now by a units. So this would be, so this here at the origin is moving to a over there, positive a. So it's a shift to the right. So that's just a reminder of graph transformations. And why are we doing this? Well, because we can actually transform a circle. We can actually shift circles up and down using vectors. So we know that this is the equation of a circle here with a center at the origin, radius r. But what happens if we shift it? So what happens if we do a transformation in the x direction? So let's say you've got a circle, center at the origin, radius r, and you're going to translate it. Well, you're going to do this x minus a transformation. So essentially, you're going to shift the function, shift the x coordinate, apply a minus a to that x coordinate inside the brackets there. This is actually a translation by a vector of positive a 0. So it's going to the right. So it's going to be a shift to the right. And how about this transformation here? So let's say you've got x squared plus y squared equals r squared. So again, a circle, radius r, center at the origin. If you do x squared plus y minus a all squared, so actually you're going to shift the a coordinate. This again is a translation to the right by a units. So again, this is going to the right here. Translation, sorry, my bad, not to the right. Sorry, this is going up. My bad, this is going up. So I've done this wrong, so ignore this. This is totally incorrect. This is now a translation upwards in the x direction. Sorry, let me change the size of my pen. There we go. So 0 a. So this is going upwards. We're affecting the y coordinate, and because we're subtracting from the y coordinate, it means our new y coordinate will be a units bigger than before. So kind of what we mentioned when we talked about graph transformations. This is actually going up instead this time. Sorry for the mistake there. So this is going up. So the equation, let's say you've got the equation x minus a all squared plus y minus b all squared equals r squared. So this is the equation of a circle. So it's the equation of a circle with, sorry, let me write this again, with radius r again, and a center this time at a, b, where a and b are some real numbers. So a, b, real numbers. So it could be something like this. Just say something like that. Your center is there, so that would be a. This would be b, and your radius is a radius of r. So that is the general equation of a circle. X minus a all squared plus y minus b all squared equals r squared. Radius r. The center is at a, b. So again, it's kind of like those graph transformations. It's kind of the opposite of what you think. So an x minus a shift is a translation to the right by a units, and a y minus b shift is a translation upwards by b units. If it was a positive sign instead, there and there, it'd be the other way around. So if that was a positive sign, this x, then the positive sign a, that would be going to the left by a units. And if that was a positive sign, the circle would be shifting down by b units. So that's kind of the key thing to realize, just by using this here, these facts here on our transformations of graphs. So yeah, this is just a quick video on how you can write down the equation of a circle with an arbitrary center rather than a center just at the origin.